Good morning, everybody. You know, it's been a crazy week. You guys have been amazing. The weather's about to change today. It's going to be 60 degrees outside. And you can imagine Chicagoans are probably going to be running around in shorts and T-shirt. And, you know, that's how it goes in this city. But it's a beautiful city. I love it. Before I start, I want to share a fact with you guys. I've been traveling a lot, spending time with CEOs, CMOs, our customers, probably a lot of you in the audience this morning. And as I've spoken to those CEOs, a factoid has come out which is really interesting, and that is that for the first time, CMOs are holding revenue targets in their team. And that is different. That is different because if you just asked these CMOs 2 years ago, they would have said brand building was their #1 target, and revenue was somewhere in the middle. And as I came back and I read some interesting reports, turns out that 2 out of 3 CMOs already have revenue targets as their #1 goal. And by that, I mean things like acquiring customers, engaging with customers, increasing ARPU and lifetime value, decreasing churn, stuff like that. And you know, that never used to happen. And that is a changed world. And I guess it's happening because there's so many different things happening in our lives. Our users are changing. They're spending more time on their mobile devices. Cord cutting is going on in the world. People are watching television shows on their laptops and their tablets. There's so much changing. And I think to change with that, we as marketers have to change with it too. And 2008, for many of you that were old enough to remember, was a sea change for ad tech. For the first time, ad tech became focused on performance. I think 2018 is going to be that year for MarTech. We are going to be beholden to revenue. So with that in mind, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about where marketing is today. We have to accept the fact that this is the new normal. We all will be beholden to those goals, to those objectives. And we have to accept the fact that this is the basis of modern marketing. This is really where it all changes and where it all starts. And to be able to adapt to this change, we have to be laser focused on making sure that we're picking the right tools, that we're picking the right folks to work with, the right partners to work with, the right strategies and tactics, hiring the right people, and so much more, right? And I am really, really proud to be standing here in front of you to say that our entire strategy, everything that we're doing today, is based on this thesis that we will continue to rapidly innovate our tools and products, our support structure, our interactions with you, so we can help you meet these revenue goals, helping you improve ROI, helping you be a modern marketing hero. And here's how. So we've been working hard on our strategy, and the first part of our strategy is really going to be based on data. Data is our first and most basic strategy. We're going to be living and breathing data. Why? Because it is the fabric of modern marketing. The more data we employ, the more we can help make sense of it, the more we can deploy towards targeting, optimizations, the more we can learn from it through insights and analytics, the more we can help achieve these goals for you. You have told us time and again that you want us to help you understanding your users, understanding who are the most loyal customers, helping build precise targeting capabilities around audience segmentation, and use them for one-on-one marketing using highly personalized content, customized conversations with these users. And today, we are announcing a brand new suite of products, starting with CX Audience, which allows you to build these audience segments on the fly based on demographics, web behavior, purchase or billing data, interests, and so much more. You can bring all your first-party data and put it to use, all of this in real time. And it gets better. In this tool, we're going to let you bring in third-party data from Oracle Data Cloud, like pre-built third-party audience segments, merge it with your first-party data, and immediately push it to our orchestration tools like Responses to start a highly orchestrated campaign. And you don't have to wait hours for these segments to be created. It's all in real time. It is a first in the industry. Oracle has a great set of assets, and I've always said those assets are around data, our touch points with our customers, our users, and that first-party, third-party data merging is phenomenal. We're making it available to you, and we're doing it with simplicity, elegance, and power. Why? Because we want to make sure that the people who are running our campaigns don't have to learn science, don't have to learn mathematics, don't have to learn statistical methodologies. We want to make it really simple, elegant, and then you can get all the power that you desire to be able to do real-time marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, I present CX Audience. So I'll take a few minutes to walk you through a use case. Imagine that I'm an insurance company marketer looking for the best target audience for new insurance product that we're about to offer. In the past, I might have written some crazy SQL queries. I know I've done this before. And you know, you don't have to do that anymore. That's not happening, for sure. But now, I can take this brand new product from us, from Oracle, and use a beautiful graphical tool so that anybody, even I, can write and create these audiences on the fly. And I have segment components coming across different data types, profile data, sales transactions, web events, mobile events. And here's a really interesting one, as you just saw, a data logics data segment coming in real time from Oracle's Data Cloud. And we'll drill into some of this in just a second, apply logical operators, be able to take all this data and combine it to get the right segments. In the past, you might have had to ask somebody in your team to write these queries. Other segment tools are not able to do any of this UI stuff that we're talking about, but now we all can do this. And the most wonderful thing is that there are pre-matched segments available from Data Logics. We've already done all the work for you so that you don't have to wait. You don't have to do a new contract. You can use this out of the gate right away. And then we can take all this data and apply it in such a way that we can get an understanding of the reach. So immediately, with the click of a button, we have access to all the information around how many people are going to be coming from each segment and what happens when we apply those operators. And if we don't like something, we can change it up. If we want more audiences, we can bring in a different audience segment. If we want different targeting capabilities, more precise, we can change the operators. We can do this all day long and get to the perfect segment that we want. It might be a micro segment, it might be a macro segment, but we've got it. The power of this tool is unbelievable. And so here, we've got millions of customers that are available for me to apply, push into responses, and be able to start using it. And before I do that, I'd love to get a detailed count, I'd love to be able to understand what is going to happen before I even run the campaign. And so you have great analytical tools right in front of you. And then as we even get into the position of running the campaign, can we go back one slide, please? You can get analytics immediately after being able to run the campaign so that you get a good understanding of how the campaign performed, should you tweak it in the next iteration, and so on and so forth. That's CX Audience for you. And all that means is that our investment in data science, in AI, in machine learning is going to continue on. Last year, we sent out a product called Centime Optimization. That product performed beautifully well for people. I've heard from lots of customers who are using it. The lift in ROI was phenomenal. And then we have just put out something called AI Switch that allows you to let our algorithms figure out which channel to use, what is the best channel for each customer. And we're just about to put out Next Best Offer, which provides capabilities around what content should I put in front of the customer to be able to engage them. So you can see those investments around data, that phenomenal basis of data, is really where we're focused on. And our ability to keep doing that is increasing. We're invested in making sure that 2018 gives amazing optimizations every step of the way. So next, I'm going to talk about the fact that every one of those optimizations helps us get better open rates, helps us get better conversion rates, and that is really going to help all of us achieve those goals. The next part of our strategy is what we call digital intelligence. What is digital intelligence? Well, let me summarize that for you. Digital intelligence is the astute understanding of your users every step of the journey so that you can not only understand end actions, but you can understand the journey itself and be able to make decisions that allow you to have great engagement with your customers. That understanding is really, really important in today's marketing world. And we are really, really thrilled to announce a brand new product in that space called Infinity. You might have heard about it in the last day or so. That product is the next generation of digital analytics that allows us to have a great understanding in this multi-channel, real-time world. And that understanding and that data lake that we provide so that you can bring lots of data that is around your users' touch points with your digital assets, and sometimes even outside of that, bringing all that together so that we can connect the dots, so that we can make sure that we are having the right conversations with our users. So Infinity is a brand new product that we've been working on for the past year. It is available for tracking, measuring, and optimizing the performance of the user's behavior. It is super fast. It tracks 100% of your users, 100% of all events in real time. And it can be used to activate on any channel. Not only can you do abandoned carts in seconds, you can actually understand what the user's real intent was based on the time that they spent on certain parts of your web pages, mobile app, and so on and so forth. I'm going to give you a quick example of this. Imagine that the same company that I talked about before, TG Insurance, is creating a highly targeted and personalized email inside Eloqua to speak to the needs of new restaurant owners. Jill is one of the new restaurant owners in our targeted list who receives an offer. She clicks on the call to action link, and it directs her to the Eloqua personalized landing page attached to the TG Insurance website. This link has been tagged with Jill's profile ID so that we can track her and track that activity in Eloqua. The primary objective of this landing page is to connect Jill to a local insurance agent. But as you can imagine, Jill is not interested in doing that just yet. She wants to do some more research. She wants to understand the best insurance for her business. And up to now, Eloqua would have only had visibility into what happens when Jill gets to the landing page between the initial click and that final form submission. This is where Eloqua really comes in. This is where Infinity really comes in. One of the most powerful capabilities of Infinity is its ability to capture and act on any behaviors as they happen. Think of Infinity as an expanded field of view for Eloqua. So Infinity kicks in behind the scenes, and it's not just looking at aggregate behavior as how many visitors came to the page, but rather the behaviors of each and every customer, or prospect as we call them, that comes to the page, and every interaction they have with this website. Jill is interested in learning more, and she hovers over pricing, but something shows up. She's a busy restaurant owner, and she decides to abandon. At this point, traditionally, we would have lost the user. But just now, because of Infinity, we have a wide-angle lens informing Eloqua that there is much more going on. All engagement is tagged and put in place. And then when Jill is ready, we can get back to business again. So Jill is going to get another email that is very targeted based on what her interest was, and she is then able to find the right coverage, able to get the conversions. And as you can see, Infinity is tracking all this data and making it simple for you to be able to do exactly what we just showcased. And there's a lot more that Infinity offers. I'm very thrilled to announce that Infinity is available for all of you to be able to use as of today. The third part of our strategy is focused on omni-channel marketing. For a long time, we had things like SMS, in-app push notifications as second-class citizens, sitting off to the side as point solutions. Starting this summer, we're going to make sure that every channel is available to all of you as first-class citizens so that those programs and those orchestrations that you write in Eloqua and responses are able to act on any channel of your choice. We're adding push notification. We're adding SMS. We've even brought in things like WeChat in China, Line in Japan. We're working on adding Facebook, LinkedIn. Wherever appropriate, we're bringing more and more channels to play. And the reason is that that is the best way for you to reach your customers, have the right conversation at the right time with the right content. We are just about to launch Intelligent Switch, which does the job for you to decide what channel works best for every customer. And that is a big step in that AI, data science, machine learning space to be able to get you better ROI. The fourth part of our strategy is focused on extensions and integrations. And the reason is simple. We can't do it all. No matter how many resources we have, we cannot do it all. We can't build everything that you need. We can't really make sure that every industry and vertical that we work with is fully supported. And so we lean on partners to be able to fill that gap for us. We have a strong set of partners that have been working with us in Eloqua. Over 400 different apps have been built on Eloqua's extension framework. We're making that same capability available on responses starting very soon. That effort is in beta. We already have a set of customers who are working with us, and we want to open it up just the same way that we did with Eloqua so that you, your ISVs, partners that you work with can come in and create those apps to extend the capabilities of Eloqua and responses and be able to do a lot more of what you want to get done so that you don't have to wait on us to provide those capabilities that are important for you and your business needs. And we're also integrating our products, our platform, across CX at Oracle. We've already done things like integrate social listening with Sales and Service Cloud. We've already done Eloqua's integration with our Sales Cloud. We've already done integrations of our Content and Experience Cloud with the responses and Eloqua. So there's a lot more going on. And the reason for it is that we want to make sure that you have great connected experiences across the board, across all CX, across all Oracle. One really interesting use case that I want to walk you through is one that we've done with Eloqua. We've talked about LinkedIn integrations last year. Proud to announce that we have completed that integration. And not only did that, but worked with a handful of partners to be able to bring marketing and sales closer together. And the reason is simple. Our customers are telling us that marketing is now holding the funnel for sales. And so with that, we wanted to make sure that our sales tools are really world-class and that you can not only get all the lead generation, all the lead management, but be able to drill in and be able to find out more about your prospects. So I'm going to walk you through a quick example of that. Our partners that we work with are across the board from LinkedIn to Mintigo, Demandbase, 6sense, Lookbook HQ. And these partners have been great in making all this possible. So imagine that I am an inside salesperson. I'm on my morning routine to be able to look up what I'm going to do today. I immediately come into the Oracle Sales Cloud, look up my leads, find out which one of those leads are going to be interesting so that I can pick the right ones. And Adam decides to dig in, but realizes that he doesn't really have a full picture of a particular buyer. And what he's going to do to get a better understanding of this buyer's interest before reaching out is that he's going to quickly switch over to the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which is integrated and built into Eloqua directly. This sales integration, Sales Navigator integration, is done inside Eloqua. You don't even have to leave Eloqua, don't have to switch tabs. And within seconds, Adam learns that this prospect has only recently taken on this role, this new leadership role with the company called Vision, that she will be attending a conference within the area, and that they share many common connections across their networks. He can even scroll through the mutual connections and ask for a warm introduction, all available directly at his fingertips. And now that Adam is able to quickly review Sue's digital profile and behavior, leveraging the power of Eloqua and LinkedIn data, he wants to better understand the broader context of this opportunity. He quickly navigates to Mintigo, embedded within Profiler, to provide him with rich account-level data and AI-driven insights. Adam notices that not only Sue has been very engaged with his brand, overall, at the account level, Mintigo has been tracking the increased level of engagement over the last 6 months, with numerous of buy intent signals being triggered. He's able to very quickly identify other similar contacts, enabling him to not only engage with Sue, but with the entire buyer committee. True account-based marketing coming into play. Armed with rich account information, buyer-level insights, Adam feels confident about this lead and the ability to engage with this lead, and he's ready to go. As you notice, Adam was very quickly able to gain insight into this buyer and be able to do it from multiple devices, be able to leverage the entire account using AI-driven insights. Of course, all of these insights are accessible to Adam in real time, cross-platform, cross-device, and be able to be integrated into your CRM within seconds with a lot of ease. That is the power of bringing marketing and sales together. The last part of our strategy is making sure that we have one connected platform, one OMC. We want to make sure that our products are not only connected and integrated and working well together, but that you, the customer, can leverage the assets as and when you need them along different stages of your marketing evolution and take a big step in that direction with the new experience for OMC customers. Here is our dashboard, so you can easily switch between applications, get notifications about changes that are coming up, get tips and tricks, and be able to see the activity that is going on. This is a big first step in the direction of one OMC, and we are going to continue to invest in this so that you can have access to all the power of all our tools very quickly at your fingertips. We are doing this with one simple idea in mind, and that is to make sure that we are solution-focused and not product-focused. We want to make sure that we continue to focus on the goals that you're setting, be able to give you the capabilities that you need to get those goals achieved. We are integrating across the vast portfolio of Oracle. We talked about the integration that we've done with many of our other products like Content and Experience Cloud, data intelligence and insights, analytic capabilities, and much more. And this is all real. We're not talking about next year. We're not talking about maybe it is on the roadmap. All of this is here today and now, and you can get your hands on it. You can start using these things, and you can get closer to your goals quicker. To summarize our strategy, we're focused on 5 things. Number 1, focus on data. We announced CX Marketing Audience. We talked about data intelligence with Infinity and bringing Infinity and Maximizer closer together. Omni-channel approach so that you have all the channels at all times as first-class citizens. Integrations and extensions so that we can bring lots of our partners' capabilities to bear so that you can use them. Connected CX experience across our entire CX suite, across all of Oracle. under one bundle, one OMC. Ladies and gentlemen, 2018 is going to be a great time for us and you. Your success is our success. We're going to be very, very focused and committed to providing you best-of-breed tools that are focused on meeting those objectives that have been set for you, helping you meet your goals, and making sure that acquiring new customers, engaging existing customers, increasing lifetime value, reducing churn, all can happen very, very easily. We fully believe in helping you succeed, and that is our biggest success. Thank you for being our customers and our partners, and thank you for coming this morning.